Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I'm using this. I'm using this application again, so I can be able to do this video and also share to my YouTube channel. All right. So probably I've not been able to see everybody's name, but if I don't, please pardon me. Okay, if I don't call your name because I cannot see your name. That's why. All right. Good evening, Omoyemi. Thank you so much for joining. Guys, please close the door. Okay. Please, as you're joining in, tag, share, invite someone. Today's topic is not about fertility. Today is a general topic. It is something that implies to everybody. So if you're here and you're watching me right now, do me a favor and click the share button. All right, so my kids say. Okay, so today's topic it's about general health check. Why it's important for you to go and always do a health checkup. Now, this is not the topic I was supposed to talk about today, but something came up and I decided to talk about it. Someone that I knew about her story, she died and I was very, very shocked. Now, one thing is this. You see, make I use even pidgin talk this thing because this thing implies to most, as in many of us will be Africans. You see, we blacks, we don't like to go and check ourselves. We think we know how to self-diagnose ourselves. We know exactly what the problem is. Take, for example, someone who is having, bloating and everything, go feel like, now one, they do me. Excuse me, I don't know why my camera, this thing is on, please. Okay. More better. I have this camera thing. I'm not using it, but it's on and it's not good. It can be disturbing my live video. So like I said, someone that probably is feeling, movement in the tummy, we Africans will say, it's warm. Now warm, they do the person. Now warm, they do them. Or somebody who probably is feeling this movement in the chest and sometimes cannot breathe well. He go say warm day in chest. Now tell me how warm go take the person chest. Person go day life, go do anything before he go die. This woman's story, I heard it just 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks. And now she's dead. We blacks, we are very, very reluctant, even when they tell you the hospital is free. How many of us will they Europe here? We'll even get card or free hospital card, but we'll not use them. We'll not use them just to go even check your body, check your blood. Some people, until they short of blood, they're not going to know. They already they eat well, though. They check up. All this kind of thing that will join together. We say you will say, and someone has type 2 diabetes. You don't know type 2 diabetes before it got to type 2. It started somewhere. Infection that young girls are carrying these days up and down. They will say, I don't know. I'm using this. I'm using that, without actually knowing exactly what kind of infection you're treating. Some, because they don't go for checkup at all, this thing will build in here until it will block their tube. So they say, I don't have money to go. And the money is too expensive. But you are eating. If some not go toss in our money, some go say, no time. I don't have the time. I am very busy. No, because when they are alive, they chop money. The one way don't die, go see money chop. No matter how many busy you are, you have to go and check yourself. Before things get complicated, they start somewhere. If you get to know on time, you know how to treat it. Someone who probably have tumor, have cancer. Before cancer, they enter type 4. They start from somewhere. If you know how to treat them, the thing, when you know how you get to know them quick, which means you quickly get to know, say you get cancer or you get tumor. they'll quickly attack am for you. But if you dey reluctant, say, I'm just feeling that pain. I'm just feeling that pain. The pain is just there. I take paracetamol. I take paracetamol to bring the pain down. I take it to bring the pain down. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, you are not going anywhere. Some people don't even go for tests. Instead, they will be running from one alagbo to another, which means all these herbal people. From one herbal people to another. This one herbal, that one herbal. I don't want to go and see what is happening. Some will say, God is in control. God is taking control. There is nothing wrong with me. My body is the temple of God. Let me tell you something. Even if your body is the temple of God, you have to check it so you know if you're doing the right thing. A lot of us blacks are just dying for nothing. You know why? Because many of us don't even know what is happening to us. Some people will sleep, they don't wake up. They say the person sleeping, don't wake up, or they don't know it's a killer. Not because you don't go check up. Because you don't go check up, now make her die on time. You find out that young people are dying. Now, the death of even young boys, young girls, they call and say, na yahoo. They don't use and do ritual. Any small pikin will die in a ritual. Any small pikin will die in a ritual. Even when the case no form like ritual. He sleep, wake up in a ritual. At any age you are, you need to go for test. Even if you are the fact that you don't want to give birth anymore, which means you don't tire, you don't want born again, you still need to check yourself. You still need to check yourself out. Some people, because they don't check themselves, when menopause starts on them, they don't even know. They don't know when the menopause starts. They will just complain. My body is hot, oh, I'm sweating too much. I cannot sleep. My body is burning me. I don't know what is happening. Some will even say it is their village people from the village that is doing them. The kind of mentality we develop. We don't know past person winch us. If person no winch us, then maybe person throw arrow for you. On a family side. We never ever think that what is wrong with us might be from our daily life, our food. We never think of it. And even if we later find out, we still don't even realize. We know they realize that. The only thing we think about is miracle to happen. Instead of you to gather those money and be using it to take care of yourself, you're going to run from one church to another looking for miracle. Instead of you to use that money to go for test and find out the source of the problem, because the only test some people go for is scan. Some people only go for scan and that is it. Blood test is out of the way. Hormone profile, that one no concern them. Some people would only go for scan and they would expect you to even get, give them a solution based on that scan result. Without wanting to spend money to go deeper, because they'll tell you, I have spent too much money. There is not too much money when it comes to spending for health. Your health is the most important thing. Your health is the thing that will make you stay alive. People get old. You see people where did they get old? You see people get old till 100, 110, 120. But we Africans, based on the fact that we don't really care about our health, the minute a woman reaches 60, 70 years, you go bend body for down. You go bend back. I don't old now. Hey, you, take that thing away. Move. Move it. Don't worry, leave it there. Move, leave it. The minute she gets to 60 years, 50 years is even still small. 60, 70 years, we'll claim, say, we are old, though. We don't old now. Even some people will react to that old age. Some people actually even feel the pains. Africans at 60 years, you start seeing them eye problem, developing leg problem, developing kidney problem, developing this, developing that. Before a woman gets to 70, 80, she's already bedwetting. My husband's grandmother, that is 80, 85 going, She is still walking. She dey waka where they drive motor, they do everything, they go everywhere, they enjoy her life. One thing you know within white people is that they don't joke with their health. If they feel anything, they will quickly go and check it out before it gets worse. If you date Europe here, you will notice that even old people, that's why they line up for hospital. They line up because they don't want to take the risk. Some people will say, they're not old. It's not about old. Age is just a number. Age is a number. If you keep yourself well, if you follow yourself, I'm telling you, see, those things where you feel, all those old age, all those body pain, you wouldn't feel it. Because you know on time what the problem is. What's going on there, guys? Please, pardon me. I don't know, verse my children. I don't know what's happening. Senior and junior, girls together. It is well. All right. So, as I'm saying, what's going on there? As I'm saying, it is important for you to check yourself. Agbo, all those agbo that you are taking would not help you without knowing what the problem is. If you're feeling some kind of movement in your chest, quickly go. It could be a sign of high blood pressure. If you are feeling as if your throat is scratching you, because you know all those girls say, come on now, those are slay queen. When they feel some kind of symptoms, because they will feel like say nothing they happen. But really, when you start feeling those scratching in your throat, that your throat is scratching you, especially if you're the type that put a man thing for your mouth, say they suck every time. It tends to happen if the man has infection. Is it that you are having infection or you're having thyroid problem? So if you're doing it and you're not even checking yourself, because I see videos everywhere, how to suck this, how to suck that. It's good to suck, but as you dey suck, they go check yourself out. As you dey suck, make your husband self, they go check himself. Because if you dey suck, they put infection for your throat. It is the worst thing that can happen to somebody. And many of us end up having a lot of diseases that the names are not even found in dictionary. You don't know the name. And you start running around where to get the cure from. You get them based on what you did do. Somebody they laugh. Papi, no, hang on, please. Say hello. And you have to go because today's topic is not about you. Say hello, everybody. Hi. All right, now you have to go. Hello. Take. I'm going to see you, Kukuya. Say bye-bye. Say bye. Bye, everyone. Bye. All right, go and see. Go and see. Say bye-bye now, so more can continue. We just started. Eh? I just started. All right. Now, my son, I have to make sure he's out from here because this topic I'm talking today, sometimes I can go to some angles, sometimes I can go to the other angle, and I don't really want them to hear this. All right, so pardon me. Now, like I said, if you are the type that is sucking and you are not going for tests, darling, you can even kill yourself. You can like it too much. You can learn to do it or whatever. But always go for checkup. A human being with their life, you need to check yourself up at least minimum of 6 months. Every 6 months, you need to go check yourself, which is 2 times in a year. 2 times in a year to look yourself. It is not too expensive. Not the person where they like you can make money. Some people would not even check, even with the kind of amount of money they have. They would not check. It's not that they cannot afford it. It's not that they cannot even pay the full hospital to run the test today. No. But they don't go check them. They will say, I'm okay. Don't me with this. And they shine. Some get safe, especially the ones where they can't even use bleaching cream. Join them. Bleaching cream to bleach themselves turn to color where they no be. This cream is working, come and buy. That one is working, come and buy. You don't know a chemical with the inside. After you bleach 6 months, finish, you start having skin infection or skin cancer. You start to run. Please, I need help. Please, I need this. Nobody tell you, say, may you know enjoy yourself. Nobody tell you, say, may you know finish your 10 bottles of wine. Nobody told you ever not to bleach yourself. But know that these things, they need follow-up. They need checkup. You need to check it out. Some of these things might have reaction on you. You know, some of this cream, what would they do? Some of this cream, what would they do? Everybody wants to sell market. Everybody wants to have more customer. So they go do it. They go add, join them. The one way be saying want me own sell pass, go even add the one way. They'll tell you it's all natural. It is all natural, but they are chemicals. That's just the truth. So be you a man, especially men. Our African women, they still try. They try you, they go test. But men know they test at all. More could even forget the fact that sperm test because they don't like to do it. When last did you go for a blood test as a man? When last did you go for it? Every day you wake up in the morning, you are off to work. Walk where you they go self if you be the type where they work for factory. You don't know say all those chemicals where you they inhale, they kill kidney, liver, and everything. It kills the body. And tell you what, if you're not even eating right to help you fight it, you are dying fast. You they die fast too. No, before you know that there's your obituary, a boy of 30 years. Take, for example, this coronavirus that came. Coronavirus, not be say they kill everybody. Coronavirus, not they kill everybody. The only people where they kill are people where be say their immune system, they low. The young catch it, the old catch it. But imagine someone that has never gone for test. Ever in his life, say he go check up, he can catch coronavirus after they find us in a coronavirus. After maybe so long. Now imagine if you had problem before. How would you ever think that you survive something like that if not be God? The reason why most of we African women will go hospital, they'll tell us, say, you are anemic. You are anemic. You're short of iron. You are anemic. Then because we know they go check. For you to be that anemic that they will place you on drugs, it started somewhere. The thing started to the low, small. And then you run around looking for where will I do it? How will I find solution? Where will I do this from? And sometimes when you are looking for solution, you need to know your problems. You know, I see people using different kind of things. Even the kind of recipe I teach. That's the reason why I limit teaching recipe. Because I notice that some people, when they don't get the result of what they want, they go try the next one. Oh yeah, let's follow the next one. Let's follow the next one. Let me tell you something, for example. You've not gone for hormone profile test too. And you're trying to boost your ovulation. And then you saw my recipe of spirulina. Let me use spirulina and boost the ovulation since she says it's boosting ovulation. If you have hormone imbalance and you go and use spirulina, it will just make it worse. It will make it worse. Or maybe you have hormone imbalance and you go ahead and you use the egg recipe. which is banana recipe. You go use banana recipe when you get hormone imbalance. You worsen your case. Or you have hormone imbalance and you go ahead and you use Clomid. You worsen it. That is why you need to wake up. This will not be say, they stay one village, I know the cities do. Go and check yourself up. If you're feeling a little pain, go and check it out. Stop looking for what can cause it. See, may I tell you something? Even if I know what can cause it, there are several things that can cause it later. I might only think of one based on saying a fertility side I look. But you know, say every doctor's get you. There are many causes of this of the thing. But take for example a woman when they get pain during her menstruation. She might think, okay, I just have a painful menstruation. It's PMS. It's a premenstrual symptom, right? That's what you would think. But painful menstruation has to divide into several things. It can be endometriosis. It can be blocked tube. It can be a lot. It can be infection. So tell me, if you don't go test, how you go tell no which one it be? Out of ignorance, you will continue to do it in. It is PMS. It is PMS. I have always had it. Especially for those people who have menstruation, painful menstruation from their youth. From their youth. And they try to get belay. You go for a scan. My doctor cannot find anything. How would your doctor find something in scan if you don't go for the rest one? Scan will not prove anything to you. And then you round it up. Since you've tried for several years, you round it up. Oh, my father's village, they never supported me on this marriage. Your uncle that did not come to your wedding, you will say, my uncle that did not come to my wedding is the one. Now they fire me. You start praying prayer that you're not supposed to pray. Go and check yourself. It is very easy. Even if you tell me you don't have money, you tell me you don't have money, but you're having money to gather to follow person go do ashwebi. Some people will tell you they don't have money, but when it comes to someone's wedding, not be their own, no, another person own, no. They go gather money, they go squeeze their husband. That time they will know the style to give their husband to collect money, even if their husband is stingy. Because some will say, my husband will not give me the money, oh. That's why I did not go for the test. My husband did not give me the money. Your husband did not give you the money, but when it comes to the ashwebi, he will give you the money. You will know the style to collect the money from him. Just because we are reluctant, because you are not feeling any symptoms, you don't really care. God's time is the best. God's time is the best, but you have to do the right thing. You need to do the right thing. For your prayers to be answered quick, you need to know what you are working towards. Don't just self-treat yourself in the house. Or speculate. Say, Auntie Joy said, one of the symptoms is this. I'm feeling it. One of the symptoms is that. I feel it last month. One of the symptoms is this. Oh, this is what I feel. And then you round up. I have tube blockage. I get messages of that. Some people send me messages. I have tube blockage. Okay. Have you done an HSG test? No. It's just that I've been feeling this symptom and this symptom. It is just rubbish. You cannot see what is going on in your body. You don't even know how blood are flowing through your veins. You don't know. Some people, you don't even know where your veins are. You when you don't fit calculate your menstruation finish, now you won't know how waiting they happen inside your belly. Use your sense, move. Go do the test. Go and do it. It is better you know now. It is better you know now. A lot of people who die from kidney failure, who do this. See, my thing I want in there, our African food sweet, but many of them, they kill us. Many of them, they kill us. See people who get money for Africa. Before you know, kidney failure. Before you know, that one failure. Ooh, fly abroad, fly abroad. We don't eat right. We know they eat better food. A lot of people would ask me, what is it? Well, how do you eat right? How do you eat right? See, it is simple. It is very simple. If you sabi cook, if you be woman sabi cook, you go know how to incorporate fruit and vegetable into your daily lifestyle. You will know how to incorporate it. If you buy them from market and you see them, you go know how to use them. If you not say you buy fruit and vegetable, I know if you use it, take and do salad, they chop. No put mayonnaise, so because some people like mayonnaise. Stop drinking sugar. Because let me tell you one thing about sugar. Alright, I tell you now how the thing tastes like they kill us black. Especially when it comes to diabetes, when it comes to, men having problem with their sperm, with sugar, also they add to them. When it comes to women having problem with fertility, because right now in the world, black women, they are more. It come like say they give all of us vaccine. We be say, woman no go fit the get belly. It be like say they pack vaccine give them. Every corner in the world. Infertility in black women are now this increased. When before they would tell us, say, we blacks are the one giving birth like chickens. They say now we they born like chicken. No? But right now, uncle, to born one. To born only one a problem. Now let me tell you one style. One way that this thing makes it worse is this. You like rice, you like swallow. You see, your carbohydrates, by the time it processes, it will become sugar for your body. Your own carbohydrate, all those rice and swallow. Now, by the time it don't become sugar, you can't top them again with Coke or your sugar drink or whatever, because some people go drink horrible every day. Not even every day. They fit drink 2-3 times in a day. No wahala. Just because you don't get dysentery, you feel like my stomach strong. I get strong stomach. My stomach no they disturb me. You go they put them. As they chop your rice, they put the sugar. As they chop your rice, they put the sugar. Now I'll tell you one thing. By the time your body supposed waste the sugar, because while eating these things, you're supposed to be going for exercise. If you want to eat this thing, you need to work out. You need to burn those sugar. Sugar, you burn them by what? By working out, by moving around with stress. You burn them when you're walking. But we Africans, say, we know they do exercise. Though. Nobody wake up in the morning and do 5 minutes exercise. No day. In fact, in the morning when we wake up, life starts. We don't think of our health. We don't think of our own health. We Africans, when we wake up in the morning, the first thing we think about is money. That is just the truth. How we go to reach there? How we go to become famous? How we go to get that money? How we go to buy this car? How we go to pass our neighbor? How we go to pass our friend? We don't think about how our own health go to be better. And then by the time you fill up all those things, when you reach a time, I tell you, madam, you have polycystic ovarian syndrome. You have PCOS. It is difficult for you to have HIV. You say, Mugbe, if my fathers in my village, they are killing me already. Oh. They are doing this already. Not be use your hand do yourself. Not be you use your hand do yourself. A lot of things we do wrong. A lot of things. Some people, even before they get married, they don't check up. As long as the boy, they spoil you with money, it is okay. You don't really care what happens. As long as the girl is good in bed, it's all right. She's a big cook, she's good. Oh, no wahala, she's a wife material. You don't know what is happening inside her body. You put a ring on the finger. And then later you say, I don't know what he push me inside the marriage. Oh, if he said that time, he say again those sperm counts are for no do. If they have told me, you didn't tell me you have fibroid now, why will I marry you? Young couples, young people dating I always tell, see, before you start anything, do tests. I go use myself to boost. Me, my husband, when we start, before anything meets, we go do tests. I carry and go do tests. Down now, Igbo man. Guy, I say, move. You need to go check him. I check his blood if he compatible with my own because I am AS. And I'm very, very watchful of what I'm going to choke myself inside. Make I not go born SS. Not be by seeing one on Igbo man, I see him. This one go do okay for me. This one fits me. Not be by saying one man, oh, this one. You go use money, bath me, I go enjoy. It's not by that. You check yourself. You go for tests. You see if you're compatible. Even some type, your genotype and your blood group can affect your conception. If you affect them, and then the next thing we just do we marriage is start. You know, some people after they don't marry finish, guys, couples, newlywed. When they finish marrying, your husband expects you to get pregnant after 1 month. In fact, if possible, honeymoon. Your husband expects you to get pregnant in honeymoon or your mother-in-law. And then 1 month pass, pregnancy is not coming. 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. You as the woman, you feel reluctant. So you will say, Shebi, they say it's after 1 year that is infertility. 1 month don't pass. You don't even send. You don't go do tests. They do new wife. 2 months, 3 months. And people are watching you. Some women, the reason why they get insult in their homes is because, see, they don't watch you. They don't say you no send. Your mother-in-law, your sister-in-laws would have watched you. For 1 year, you are not bothered like, what is going on? You don't even want to check yourself in the hospital. You don't want to check yourself. You don't talk to your husband about it. Even if it's not up to 1 year, go and check yourself out. It is better you know now than later. Remember one thing, that in your entire body, your hormone, now every 3 months it is cycle. Every 3 months. Your hormone is like federal government. Make I use that one as an example. So you go enter everybody's head. Your hormone, it be like federal government. By the time you go put bad this thing for down, boom, what it go happen? Everywhere go scatter. Now so it be. Your body will suffer for it every 3 months. If you are not eating right, you even worsen the issue. Now take for example 3 months, one change. 3 months, another one change. 3 months, another one change, which is 9 months already. 1 year don't go. You can't pass the 1 year, you say you never get belly, you can't go test. Now already 3 times your circle don't move around like this. The hormone don't move around 3 times. And what do you do? Nothing. When you can't go for test, they'll tell you, say this one is developing, that one is developing. As a man to move, go for tests. Forget fertility or no fertility. Sometimes go and check your kidney. Check your liver, check their functions. Because these things too, they pump blood. If they're not pumping up, no problem. Alright, so I hope I've been able to explain 1 or 2 things to everyone this evening. I want to create time so I can take a few questions because it's been a while since I took questions. Yesterday, I could not take any question more than just 2, 3, or 4. Yes, and today I'll see if I can take more. And guys, don't forget that I said the last time that I'll be doing a live video every day for now to December. From now to Christmas, I'm going to do live video every day, even if it's just 30 minutes, even if it's just 20 minutes, you know, we'll jump live. Sometimes we'll teach, sometimes we'll talk about fertility, sometimes we'll talk about general health. Sometimes we do questions and answer. I want to do a day for questions and answer only. So just have that fixed days and everybody can just wait and keep their questions till that day. All right. But anyway, for tomorrow on, I'll be posting, I'll be making a post on Facebook so everybody can go there and drop a topic. And then later I'm going to pick one, like I said yesterday. I'm going to pick one and I'll be teaching about that topic. All right. So let's say we have a few questions here already. Please, can a woman go through CS twice and deliver normal? Yes, she can. Oh yes. As in, you can even go through CS 3 times, and after the third time, you can deliver normal. All right? Yeah, you can. So it's not a problem. Me, I do cesarean section 3 times. Like 3 times. Not a big deal. It's not a big deal. All right? Women, never you be scared of it. One thing that makes a lot of women die from cesarean section is that shock they have in their body before they enter the theater. They are like, they will cut me open now. I go ever heal. You know, from there you get high blood pressure and boom, they're already trying to bring your BP down and all. So it's nothing to be scared of. As long as you get God, why they fear? Waiting they fear you. Here. All right. Anyway, you can do it. Okay. Okay. Oh my God. I'm trying to take questions here because okay. Please, I never marry you. What's CS? CS is cesarean section. Is that a procedure whereby the woman wouldn't give birth through the vagina, but you'll be cut open? Just, you know, there are different styles. But the best one I always advise to do is the one where they cut just under your bikini low level. You know, the line is not big. It is just this. All right, I have done 3 and my line is just still this after 3 cesarean section. And it's just sealed smooth, not the type that you sew and then you have this lip coming out, because it happens to women. Some women, when you go to some kind of doctors who still use the old procedure, they go and they sew you. They go and they sew you and it has this this lip. You will get this lip. All right, so not the type. It's just, you know, within the skin. You just see that line within the skin there. Okay, so I hope you understand. They call them back window. One thing about cesarean section is this: as a woman, all right, it still keeps that place intact. Like the place is still sealed. You understand? You know, picking head never pass. All right, so me, I wanted it. I wanted cesarean section. No be say I get complication and go make me no push. No, I wanted my cesarean section. I have always loved it. In fact, I book ahead of the time when I go for giving birth. I go to the doctor. I want this date. You understand? I want this time. I want it in the morning or in the evening. So I go there, take my bag, do my dinner in the evening before I go. You know, relax myself. Maybe not that night, in the morning. I like it very early in the morning because it's very fresh and, you know, you just open your eyes. You have this newborn, alive baby, yellow, just near you in the morning. Very fresh with all the congratulations you want to get. So I like it in the morning. Go there, cut the thing, come out. And in the evening, I'm already off the bed. Yeah, I walk that very day. A lot of women, the reason why you cannot stand up from the bed is because you think that the minute you stand up, the belly will open again. Yeah, it happens. A lot of women think that's it. So they stay like that 2 weeks. Some people, after cesarean section, for 3 years, they never still carry 1 bucket of water. They tell you, say, I do CS, I do CS. That's rubbish. The day I do cesarean section is the day I stand up from my bed and I'm batting my newborn baby. Because I don't like nurses batting my babies. They bat rubbish. Sometimes some kind of nurse, if you meet some kind of nurse, the nurse will be bath. Especially if you get on Igbo picky. They'll bath and red for you. They will use hot water. When they tell they bath black picky, bath farm, the picky go turn red. So since then, I learned my lesson never to give my babies to any nurse to bath anymore. So I'll stand up, I'll bath my baby. On the second day, I'm going to my house. I hate sleeping in the hospital. I'm moving to my home. All right. So I'm like this. Let's see if we have any question. Let's see. Okay. Please, which food can pregnant woman eat that will keep her hormones healthy? Now, as pregnant woman, there is the cravings there. But at the first trimester like this, before you enter the second one, I would advise you to focus on you eating fruit in the morning, which is very, very important, especially if you're the type that is always throwing up. You cannot keep things down in your tummy. You're always feeling like, everything wants to come out, or you they shit. Because forget to, belle they make person they shit. You go purge your soul out. In fact, you go sit down for that toilet like this. You go be like, me, you sleep. It happened to me during my first pregnancy. Purging during pregnancy, and these things don't actually allow you keep food down. So what do? I'll just give you style from a mother, as in someone who has been through this. All right, and I've been through three different types of pregnancy, which is 3 different way my body react to am. Not the same way when my body react to and the first one I react to the second one or the third one. I even wonder why. I don't know why. But my 3 pregnancies were 3 different reactions. But I'll just give you a little style. If you're that type that cannot eat anything, take fruit in the morning. You buy that green apple. If it's sour small, it's good. It will actually help you hold your saliva. All right? Take a small watermelon. Watermelon is very good in pregnancy in the sense that it contains 99.9% of water, which is something that you actually need for the ammonium sac where your child is going to stay. You even need water to flush your urinary tract so you don't have infection when you are pregnant. It is important. I hear that story where they say watermelon they cause miscarriage. I don't know which kind things be that one. Watermelon does not cause miscarriage. It helps during pregnancy. It helps a lot. Put watermelon, put apple. All right. Take a banana, put banana. You feel even see berries, put berries. Then put a little squeeze lemon juice, just small. Make it make and sour. Put olive oil. See, let me tell you something. If you are eating this, your mouth will be soured. And that morning where you have that gushes of saliva and your throat feeling as if it's a snail that is walking there, everything go dry up. It will help you hold them down. That is for morning. And in the, later on, because a woman who is pregnant, I don't advise them to eat with time. You don't time yourself when you are eating when you're pregnant. It is a stupid thing to do. Never do it. Never say, I'll eat in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. No. You eat your meal every time. But if you're the types that you are eating, your carbohydrates, not that you stop it, but don't eat them too much. Eat your protein, eat your vegetables, you eat your rice, but make sure you get vegetable inside. Put your vegetable stew. Just cut the carrots, the big. Cut the onion, big. Put your fish. If not dry fish you won't use, or not your chicken you won't use. Do them with small olive oil. Let them fry. And then you use it to eat your rice. Try to incorporate them healthy. And like I said, if you're the type that is throwing up, eat it small every 2 hours. As a small portions of meal. Don't just see the food because it is what you are craving for. You dive inside. If you dive inside, that's how you go vomit and back. So eat it little by little. You can take that plate of rice, so you see them. Pregnant women, they are very, very, how will I put it? How would they put them? It's not greedy. It's not actually greedy, but they like big things. All right. So if you put the rice, you dish them as you take one chop them. Don't just rush it. Eat it small. And you can just keep the rest. And later, you see, in the next 1 hour, 2 hours, you come back again, you eat it. But don't starve yourself when you're pregnant. It is important. All right? So, I hope that one I don't feel give small hints. I want to see if I can find questions here. All right. How can I manage ulcer while being pregnant? Okay. I'm trying to remember one name of something. But if I remember it, I'll make a post about it later. But anyway, let me just give you this hint. First of all, when you're pregnant with ulcer, you cannot eat anything that is pepperish. And one thing about women who have ulcer and pregnant is this, that what they crave for would be something that is pepperish, as in pepper, neither would they crave for. But you cannot eat anything that is pepperish. You cannot eat anything that anything between that 6 to 8 p.m. is okay. After 8 p.m. you cannot eat anything because you start having what? Acid. You start to get this acid they form, which is not good. It can actually bring the ulcer, giving you that hotness. You don't want to do it. Do not eat late in the night. Drink a lot of water. Do not drink sugary drink. Do not drink cold water. Don't drink cold water when you have ulcer, you're pregnant. Drink your normal water. Oh my God, my battery is about to die. I don't even know where I kept my charger. Oh my goodness. This is not good. Alright, guys, pardon me. 1 minute. I have to charge this phone. Oh, it's going to switch off. And I'll never be able to see questions again. Hopefully it's working. Alright, yeah, it's charging. So, don't drink cold water. It's not good for you. Alright, I hope I've been able to give you 1 or 2 hints. Just drink your normal water. Don't even drink cold drink. Don't drink sugar. Because this thing will form acid. Alright. I want to see the question here. Okay. How many times can a woman go through CS? Now, normally it's 3 times, not 4. You cannot go through 4. It's 3 times. You can go through CS 3 times with an interval of 2 to 3 years, all right, between the children. But it is 3 times maximum. All right. Let's see. Please, what causes when your man is up at the beginning and in 5 minutes time he will be down? Now, it can be a problem with his testosterone. You want to tell your man to go for test. All right, tell him to go for a test. It's important. You should go and check out before it becomes worse. Okay? I give birth before, and he's 9 years. Since then, I'm trying to get pregnant before I don't have luck. No, sis, it's not that you don't have luck. It's because you've not gone to check exactly what the problem is. Go and do a transvaginal scan. Go for hormone profile test. Go for HSG. Which is to check your tube, check your hormones, then check your uterus and your pelvic, and see exactly what the problem is. Find the problem, and then there is a solution. The reason why you don't get pregnant is because you think that since you already give birth before, there will be no problem for you to get pregnant the second time without going for test. No, that's not true. You giving birth before does not mean you cannot develop problem. Pregnancy can even make you get fibroid. Yes, pregnancy can make you get fibroid. All right, so go for test, okay? Now, can I be pregnant with fibroid? Of course, yes, you can. You can be pregnant with fibroid. In fact, fibroid does not disrupt you from getting pregnant if it's not inside the uterus, which means it's not inside the womb. All right. If it's outside the uterus and you balance your hormone, you can definitely get pregnant. In fact, some women get pregnant, and after, when they are giving birth, during childbirth, they will go through CS, and then they will remove the baby and remove the fibroid, which means doing 2 procedures in one. But it does not stop you from getting pregnant. In fact, some people have fibroid, and with the way they take care of their health, the fibroid does not grow more than the size that it is. And they get pregnant with 1, 2, 3 with the same fibroid. There's nothing God cannot do. Don't put that like that. But you need to eat right. If you find out that you have fibroid, you need to go and run a hormone profile test. You need to go and check it. Now, when you've run a hormone profile test and you find out the hormone that is imbalance, balance it. Balance the hormone. Because if you don't balance it, the fibroid will be doing its own insulin. Your hormones will be getting even worse. That's why some women, when they have fibroid, they end up having vaginal dryness. Because of their fibroid, before you know, their vagina is dry. Why? Because your hormones. All right. So, I hope I've been able to explain that. All right. Now, let's see. How long can one get pregnant after tube blockage? That one depends. You never know. In fact, you can never tell. You don't even know the procedure the doctors did on you. The flushing of the tube. Some will say they already flush it, but you end up finding out that the tube is still blocked. Alright, so you can never know. You just do something, it's right, and make sure if you have tube blockage, if you're someone who have tube blockage, when you find out and you've done the procedure, one thing you want to do is this. Start trying to do healthy things. In the sense that, you see all your undies, where they wear all your pants, throw away all of them. Because once the way they cause tube blockage, now this infection. Infection is one of the causes. When you have infection and you don't take care of it, it goes there and go directly to your tube, giving you pelvic inflammatory disease. Change all your pants. And when you want to wear pants, not they wear all those pants where they call G-string, where they wear, they enter woman for yash. See, some of those pants, is very good, very sexy. But if it's too tight, you feel uncomfortable in it. In the sense that it blocks. You understand? You go let presenter. You go be like say you lock the place up. Wear free pants. Especially cotton pants. Because sometimes when you have things like infection, for example, candidiasis. Candida is something that don't just go like that. You know, they vanish like that. These things still leave small particles. And candida is something that if you don't take care of it and you don't even change the lifestyle and everything, you're still feeding it, it grows and it go there to your tube and form this liquid. Who is there posting YouTube link on my page, first of all? Please, hang on, everyone. So you will change your pants, you will start to eat healthy, and I will advise you one thing. After the procedure, go and run a hormone profile test and make sure your hormones are okay. There is nothing wrong with your hormones anymore. And then you can see hope on God, say, God, I am done now. I have done everything. I leave the rest to you. All right. So I hope I've been able to answer that. Can someone take folic acid morning and night? Yes, you can. But it depends on the NG. I love this question. I love this question that I just saw now. And I want to answer it. Even if I say I don't do finish, make they go. I want to answer. Where my water? So, hang on a minute. All right, now, the question was this. Can a woman have a problem if she did not near man for 1 year? Very good question. I never expect anybody to ask me that question, but it's a good one. Now, yes, you can have problem. You can have problem in the sense that apart from your sexual life, all right, let's move the sexual life apart and look at the health side. If you're the type that is not eating healthy, you can have hormone imbalance and start to develop fibroid, even if you're a virgin. Even if you're a virgin, you can start developing fibroid. Fibroid, ovarian cysts, this thing starts from your hormones. When you start getting problem about the sexual part is when, the cervix becomes so close, so tight, because there is no meeting. But your entire system can change if you're not eating right within 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 1 year. In fact, 3 months, if it change. All right, so it doesn't really matter even if you're a virgin or not. You can develop problem. It doesn't matter even if you don't meet your man or not. If you're not eating right, you can develop problem. If you dey eat right, your body go dey intact. It don't really mean. All right, especially for those young girls who they go tell say, go and do this. The reason why you're not developing a breast is because you are not meeting a man. The reason why you're not having big nyash. Darling, na lie. It's a pure lie. If you want a big breast, there are recipes to do it. In fact, seed, which increase estrogen. You go get this funny great seed. And, what's it you call this other one? Oh. Hang on. I think I have it somewhere. Hang on, guys. I cannot see it. Anyway, funny great seed. It's this seed that contains estrogen. If you just pound it, all right, and use it to make paste, and they take out the raw breast or your nyash, just they put them for there 30 minutes, they wash them out. It increase the breast size or the bum size. So you don't really actually need one guy to come help you increase bum and breast. Rather than a belly will give you, we will destroy your future. Picking we go call life. Go hear some video. They say, I am not ready. That thing, that recipe to increase the size of this thing, I want to do it. I don't know the day I will do it, but I bought the ingredients and I've not been able to do it. I bought the ingredients because I have these young followers that I don't want to even go and use stupid things. All right. Well, I don't want me to go use the things or in the name of doing this before they go get cancer. But these things are natural. All right. Somebody will laugh. Sister Eunice, why they laugh? I see you. Why did they laugh? Anyway, you don't need a man thing to help you increase anything. All right. So no, don't be deceived. Focus on your education. Focus on your life. Focus on your life. Small, see, young girls so that they collect sperm. At future, you see how it damage you. You would not believe it. A lot of married women these days are crying and praying to God to forgive them from their past sins because they are still receiving consequence from what they did before. Because some young girls know they hear. Some women, they would get a young daughter. So if they talk to their daughters, don't do this, don't do that. Say, Mom, you don't know life. You haven't seen anything. You don't know how this world works. See, may I tell you something? Now you just grow, you never see anything, no. Your mother or whoever is talking to you has seen things that in fact, you never see them at all. So if they are telling you that it's not yet time for you to start looking at men, believe it. Especially if you're a young girl, you're a woman. One thing a woman can do for herself is be independent. Be independent. Don't look for a guy and say you want a guy to come and change your life. Stay independent. If you're the type looking for a guy to come and change your life, you will become baby mama tire. From one to another, and so you go to drop there. I see young girls in Europe and you're like, why? What is your purpose of coming to Europe in the first place? You take boat for days, they reach here. You reach here, finish. Instead of you to find something to do, something to change that story that you came with a boat. No. One thing they want to find is a man that will change their life. After you see young girls who never reach 20 years, 2, 3 children, they work out for road. You never reach 20 years old. We don't get 2, 3 children. We go stand for front of government to collect money. Is that not senseless? Is that life? Your young age that you're supposed to use in planning yourself. See, let me tell you something about men. I think, and may I tell you something? I might not be, how do I put it more? I might not be a life coach. All right, let me put it that way. Not that I'm not. I actually studied life coaching. I did it, and I have the certificate. But I don't normally do this. But I'll tell you something as a woman. A man, in life, you will see different men. Thousands. This one I tell for young ladies. So I know say some married, some never married. They still at this page. You go see thousands of men. There's one thing my mom used to tell me. Say, you see one woman they shine when they beautiful. Different men go come knock the door. Different will tell you how beautiful you are. But some of them are just deceiving you. But you see, the minute a woman become a woman will be say, no be money. It is not money that you want to collect from a man. It is nothing. The kind of men who go line up for you later not to lick your leg. Why? Because you don't need anything from them. Many young girls that look because one man is sponsoring you, he's spoiling you with things, he's buying you gifts, he's giving you how much money you want and how much money you ask. By the time you enter marriage, finish. Punishment though. Panebiti no. All those also they do for you now to make you fall in love and say yes I do. When you yes I do enter house finish, he go use beating finish your life. And most of you enter house you will get belly. And later, you don't even have anything to do. Be independent. As a young girl, one thing that should be your vision is become independent. Many people will say, I want to become better than my mother. I want to become better than my father. Being better than your mother, better than your father does not mean you go and marry a rich man. It did not change any story. You are still the same. It's just that your mother probably married someone who does not have that much money. But what changed in your life? Your husband's money is not your money. Know that. In fact, African women, they know. Because when you ask some kind of men money, if you ask them for money, the kind of beating that they will give you. So many women will go ahead, borrow for you, borrow from this group, borrow from that one, collect money with interest, collect money with interest, collect money with interest, pie, until death go reach them, yeah, nearly swallow. Then what kind of life is that? What kind of life is that? You want to end up the same life that your mother end up, that at the age of 50 years, she's now looking up to children to feed her. You see, a lot of us do that mistake. We feel like, my mother is disturbing me too much, yo. My family is disturbing me for money, yo. They are disturbing me, yo. But you, when you be the pikin, wait till you want to change yourself from that situation. What are you using to change yourself? It is not by doing slay queen now and having money to buy 60,000 naira lace wig and you think you've done it all. It is not by doing slay queen and having money to buy iPhone or iPhone 11 Pro and then you think you've had it all. It is not the iPhone now, oh darling. It is that, having money for yourself in future without asking a man. to take your children out without asking your husband. To be able to send money to your family without asking. So if you're a young girl, forget all those deceive where they deceive you. Because you see, beauty they fade though. This beauty we have, it fades. I remember when I was younger. I remember when I was 18. I was looking at the picture the other day and I was like, whoa, man, person fine. Get fine. Beauty fades. And if you marry a man because he's spending for you, or you go because the man tell you say you are beautiful, the day where the beauty fade don't go, they go marry wife on top of you, or they go get concubine on top of you. And what are you going to use in holding your hands? Some people end up divorced and have nothing. I see celebrities like they end up divorced and have nothing. When you depend yourself on the man. Maybe you have a life already, you have a business you build already. And then one man come and say, darling, stay home. You're too beautiful to suffer yourself. In fact, you're so beautiful, you are not supposed to suffer. My wife is not supposed to work. Use your number 6. Okay? Use your number 6. A woman where they work, where you dress where they go you work, even if na sis girl you they do, say you be young girl, you they do sis girl. You know girl who go stop you for road call you anyhow name. But when you wear short knicker, they do, you know, I see videos. I am not in Nigeria right now, though I don't see for my own eye, not talk about the videos where they see. I see videos. You see, girls, God creates you finish. You are beautifully endowed, then you go wear shorts in. You say some people are molesting you somewhere. Use your sense now. Aren't you trying to sell something to them? Women, young girls, women have now become so lazy. Very lazy. That they want a man to do and come and give them. Do, bring, come. Do, bring, come. If he don't give you again, is a pass. Now X, he become X. Since you cannot provide my responsibility anymore, you are an X. Divorce now is like a water. Divorce is nothing. If you don't do it again, I got leave her. I got leave her. Hey. So, see them. You cannot use in a head though. No, the kind of life where you won't live, oh. No where you they go. No be to carry man, no. No be to do the big wedding. Because some people go even borrow money, go do big wedding. It is not by doing the big wedding and calling Instagram, social media to come and announce your wedding. It is not by that. A woman that is entering marriage without nothing in her pocket is just an empty vessel. You see that thing called housewife is an old saying. These days, housewife, they sit down, they work from house. When they say housewife, it does not mean you just sit down in the house and doing nothing. People work from home these days. So it's not an excuse when you say, I don't have anything doing though. I am just sitting at home being bored. That's because you know won't do anything. You know won't do anything. Some women, their target is to marry a rich man and divorce them within some years so they go share the money into two. That is just there. When you ask them, what is your plan in life? Make I just see one rich bobo like them Whiskey, then Davido. Make it just carry me. Make it just buy me motor, do me this. Then when I tire, I go just walk out, come out, I'll collect half of the money. Now your father work out for her. After when some boys verse, we go they blame them. We will say they don't verse. They are still human being for goodness sake. Just because of say the sex organ change, they are human being. He work for him money. You go come, you go marry and 3 years after the money don't bath you, you will say you invest your time and your years in the relationship. Now central bank the man be. Where you invest time and relationship. How much your father carry give up when he come marry you? Some people they laugh. Some people are laughing. No, let's be. You know, me. I am like this. So, when I see the truth, I will say it. If it's the truth that has to do with women, I will say it. If it's the one that has to do with men, I will say it. As I go yab men, as I go yab women. I know they side anybody. That's why I told you guys, I am not a feminist. I always say the truth. Now your father carry money, give him. It's in some states, it is already expensive coming to marry you. Marry you, pay bride price. Some girls go they do finger. I cannot wash, I cannot clean. He has to wash my pants. You dey craze? He has to wash who pants. You know they wash, you know they cook, you know they clean, you know they do anything for house. And you go cause to make it come for work, come wash your pants. Say wait till you be, goddess of the sea. Let's open our eyes. These generations these days, they're too spoiled. These days generation, over spoil. If I rotty, will they be maggot? Your mother tell your father make you go wash your pants? Did your mother ever tell your father to wash your pants? Or even your mother, they tell your papa say, give me money, give me money. During our mother's time, the both of them will go farm together, go work. As the man, they work for the farm, the woman, they sell the market. You work together in a relationship. Don't think because she came to marry in your father's house, then you think he has every right to take care of you. And some people will say, don't you know it's your responsibility as a man? Say what? Responsibility as which man? Because na man na me he call killer, not be pacificking. He can't work for you because he can't marry you. He marry you now, may not take care of his own mama when he born him. Not be mother born him. Is the mother not human being? Did the mother not take care of him so you be able to love him in future? She said she not go reap the fruit of her labor. Later some people will say my mother-in-law is wicked. It is not about mother-in-law being wicked. You as the woman, you need to support the man. When they say two people come together to become one, no mean say one person carry the load because you are the head. Carry load, you go kill her one day. So men, because of the load they carry, they are always angry. They are always pressured and annoyed. And that is when the domestic violence starts. It is not every man that actually wants to hit his wife. Not be him. But when a man pockets dry, when he think I go front, think I go back, nobody to help and nobody to give her money, he don't borrow salary finish before salary finish. But he go the paper and now. Maybe see they wake up every morning, they go work, they see anything they save. That one alive. And maybe you get children. And then you go come tomorrow. And honey, that my friend is organizing a birthday. And me, I want to go. He go manage ask you, make it not be say, ask your wife or how much it is. And it is 60,000, no. But I will buy my purse, I will buy shoe. I have to look cute. Then when he slap you, you will say, my husband has beaten me, oh. He has damaged my life for domestic violence. If now you be the woman, you dey work the money, your husband do you like that, what you go do? You go kick him out, say, come on, go out, jobless man, go and look for a work. What could they frank with ourselves? You need to do something. If you be young girl, plan your life. Well, not plan your life on top of man. Let the man be like an extra to you. You see why many young girls are not established in their life, even till they get to 30s, without being married? It's because the only focus they have is to get married. They go to church to look for a brother to get married to. They go to parties to look for an uncle to toast them. Somebody say, very wicked women. I'm not saying that men go talk this thing. Very wicked women. Men go say, hey, Sister Joy, don't support us today. God bless this woman. When I come, I'm not going to support anybody. I'm just saying the truth here. All right? No, really. Some ladies go even to a wedding. They go become bridesmaids so that they go be center of attraction. So they can also look for a man, especially when they see that their friend a big man marry. You go there to do this. You plan your life based on a man. You don't want to plan that, okay, on my birthday, let me buy something for myself. See, let me tell you guys one thing, all right? I'm not supporting anybody. I am not a social media fan, but I go tell na one person when I admire. They say, some people will say, follow what I preach and don't follow what I do. But some people, when you see how they build their life, you kind of admire them, the strengths they have and all that. You see, Linda Ikeji, that lady. In Afiko's house, say, she don't get husband though. She get pikin though, she do this. That lady built her life. Many of you knew when she started with this internet something, trying to create her business. Linda Ikeji started herself, her own self. And today, she's rolling in millions. Even if she get pikin, the man no dey there, she can take care of her child. Some people are tied to domestic violence. Why? Because they think, if I live there, there will be nobody to help me. Since you're lazy, you don't want to do anything. If I come up for here, hungry go kill me. You will bury yourself for inside. A young woman has to fight to become, free. The reason why some women receive insults every day and night is because why? When your husband you come house. See, even if you like it, they clean the house 24 times per day. It will be as if you're still doing nothing. Because person when you go outside, when you go break it back, go come back. You will be like, say, I have done something, I have worked. But you when you did house, you will be like, say, you're doing nothing. Some men go work, come back. What the hell are you been doing in the house? The only thing they do, not be just to clean, not be just to cook, not be just to do this. It will even be as if the one you are doing is useless. Why? Because they bring money. Because they bring money. So, darlings, but this is not the topic I wanted to talk about. So my spirit just lead me there. I don't know why I'm saying it, but you guys know me. If my spirit lead me, I go flow. All right. Now, thank you so much, everyone. What should I say? Why this is not true? What is not true, darling? What is not true? Everything is true. Women, some day where they hustle, but some day when they don't they hustle. The ones, especially the ones where they do slay queen, where they do side chick, they go collect people husband, all because of say waiting money. Because of money, you go destroy person marriage. Money. So let me tell you, see, women hustle. But you see this generation, where they come up so, all this generation, they are all, social media, Instagram people, slay queen fashion. They really don't care how the money comes. They just need to do what look good and that is it. So, a word is enough for the wise, as they talk. A word is enough for the wise. If now you are the talk to, dust your slippers, go do something. You hear? Go and do something. If you don't know what to do, everybody has a talent. There's something you are good at. There is something you are definitely good at. Instead of going to Instagram and be there and shaking them breasts, they show, they carry this. Do something valuable with your life. By the time you sell your body finish, what do you remember your husband will come marry? Forget all those people you see on social media pretending good life and they are showing all this, they are showing all that. Now, it's not all the life that is good, though. They are facing it. When they reach front of camera, everybody change the position. All right? So, this generation, it is well. God have mercy on us. Okay, God have mercy on us. All right. Thank you very much, everyone. I think I don't try for this evening. I'll try to come live again tomorrow, but this time with a real good topic. I want to teach about fertility. And I'll be posting about, I'll make that small post, okay? Small girls don't want to follow the mothers, the markets again. Oh, for year. Yeah, you hear and say small girls, they follow mama, they hawk. Nobody want to put anything for head. The minute they reach small like this, nobody want to hawk. You don't know. Ciao! You're back! I'm done! everyone. You're back. Say hello. Hello. You press? Oh, wow. Small girls no more hawk again, no. During our time, we know the time where they'll say, go market, go sell this, go market, sell that. Children of these days no go. That I say it's domestic violence. Domestic violence. I cannot do that, I cannot put myself for myself, I cannot put myself for myself, Even some picky tell us to go wash plates, I'll tell you they don't want to suffer themselves. So tell me, when waiting be the where you gather for yourself. Plates you know feel wash, clothes you know feel wash, cook you know feel cook. Then which kind of husband you say you come marry? Alright. So thank you so much everyone. See you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow. Say bye-bye, Papi. Stop pressing my laptop. Say bye. No, don't touch it. Say bye. Alright. You don't just stay here and be pressing laptop now. Bye. Bye-bye. Alright, guys. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. And bye for now. What does it say? Yellow. Yellow. Yeah, is it the same time? Yes, same time tomorrow. It's going to be the same time tomorrow in the evening. Alright? Yeah. Say bye-bye. Oh, what are you doing? Yeah. Why do you like yellow? Oh my God, it's the only thing you love, yellow. Eh? Do you know they see you? Do you know everyone can see you? Bye, everybody. My kid is looking now. Say bye. Yo. Oh my God, you know you're shouting yo. What are you doing? It's okay, bye-bye.